Okay, so some typical stuff that I'm just doing very basic things for you guys. Help you a little bit in my HyperX Crash Course. Pre-flashing for your team in Banana is really important. So flash you can do here early, and I'm talking as soon as you get here is when they'll be here. So make sure you come here, middle of this, and then the top towards the left of here. Jump throw. And it gets this one for almost 4 seconds, this one for 3.6 seconds. So this is really good. This is going to help your team just kind of protect them a little bit so they can do their banana shenanigans. A molly, because I've seen a lot of people just kind of chuck it. Ideally, you'll want to get a molly that gets back here too, so you know for sure that somebody's not hiding there, even though this whole thing is spammable. This wall's kind of slanted, so I go in the middle of the wall, and then at the top of here, and it gets both of them. See? I just picture a box. Can you see this box if I picture it for you enough? Okay, well you want to go to the top left of the box, jump throw. So this is if you want to isolate the site with your teammate. That's a good smoke. It blocks pit off from seeing you. However, you want to throw a top balk molly with it, so that way you're not seen from there. Nothing's more annoying when you're a bracket player on CT side and they're just like constantly fighting mid and peeking it a little bit. So a lot of times teams will throw like just any molly, but that's really easy to bypass if you're here early and you can jump into Mexi Pit. So there's a molly that you can throw that gets all of it. He'll take a lot of damage, so he'll be forced to either be pushed back, which is what you want, or pushed up. So I line up with this over here and aim right here, run jump throw. And see, it gets somebody if they're in Mexi, and it's really hard to cross with. So this is a really good molly instead of just like chucking one. If you're feeling ballsy, I dry peek this all the time, but if you know that they're definitely there, they're gonna be pushing for you, they're super aggressive, then a pop flash you can throw is from right here at the end of this shadow, and it's a nice little pop with it. So not only are they worried about this molly, but then they get flash. I mean, it should be a really easy pick for you early on in the round too. CT little hands. I get to the edge of the bike, and my thumb's at the bottom of here, and I run jump throw. And it does quite a lot of damage here. It'd be good if you can get 2 or 3 nades over here, but I mean, 1's good too. If you're playing against teams that are really aggressive in banana, like all the time they're coming up here, and they're chucking all of their nades to come here, that's good because they're wasting nades for an exec. But it's also okay to let them have banana control. That's alright. Let them have it. A lot of times teams will take it and leave one person there. If a team is super aggressive banana, let them have it. It's fine. You can double nade it right away with your teammate. Double nade this like instantly, so they take a lot of damage from that. Sometimes when I go with my op, I'll play B, so I like to molly that and nade it, because you want to use some utility to make them waste theirs as well, so they don't have all of their utility to do a B exec on you. If they are rushing B, like a rush B strat, it's pretty obvious based off of the nades that they throw. Again, having a good headset's important because sound cues are important, so if they're rushing B, there's going to be flashes, there's going to be a smoke here for the molly, there's going to be all these types of sound cues that you know it's a rush, and if it is a rush, just leave, just fall off. If they just get banana control, like super aggressively early, but they don't rush B, then I would say the best option would be to retake it. So you can do like double nades. I'm not a B player again, but I would assume something like this. Ah, look like how good that one is. Doing double nades is good. You want to do damage. Make them scared of you. You want to be a scary player to be around. You know what I mean? Smoke here. A Molly here. Yeah! Look at that. Okay. Smoke, Molly. All from the same spot. And a little pop flash. Okay, so you do a smoke here. A Molly here. And a pop flash here. So this is going to push him forward. So that's why I say it's important to have a teammate here, because it's going to flush him out towards you. He's the uncomfortable one, not you. So you should be able to get this pick. This is a good little retake for anybody that's hiding over here. I really like to do. So a bracket retake, which would be good. This is something you want to do if you don't have any info at A or B, or if you do have sound cues and you want to isolate the guy in bracket here. So your pick guy needs a smoke and a flash for this, and then other than that you're okay. So aim right here. I'm in this corner of pit. Aim right here, jump throw, and then run over here and be ready to do a pop flash as soon as you hear a bloom, like now. Look at that. Look at that flash. It's so good. This guy needs to be turned from it, by the way. There's nothing worse than your teammate catching your flash. So make sure you don't catch it. Thanks so much, HyperX, for fueling me up and just being here supportive. Y'all rock my socks.